Okay,
It's
good.
terrific. Can you hold
I
it?
guess it's becoming my thing
Hard as
too,
fuck.
that I either give a speech or a poem or something like that. So here's goes mine. On your 50th wedding anniversary. Kinstisian Lake was where it took place, where as counselors they shared a first kiss. Though nothing went farther than only first base, they were headed for true wedded bliss. It was 50 years ago, exactly today, Mark and Verna walked down the aisle. Verna looked stunning in her white wedding gown. Even Ray put on her best smile. In the beginning, money was tight. For fun, they would always play cards. Their apartment in Queens suited them fine, but they planned for some kids in a yard. Verna taught school, and Mark worked with his mother. They were enjoying the newlywed life. But in a short time, Ilene was born, and they adapted to screaming and strife. In spite of the crying, they wanted more kids. Pretty soon, Steph came along. They said, "Now this is more pleasant than the first time around. When can she learn her first song?" With their family vigor, they looked for a house. On 3 pence, they arrived in their car. They used every cent and borrowed some too, though the question was really, how far? The neighborhood buzzed with young families, the Kaufmans, the Hirsches, and more. Life seemed to be just settling down, but Verna was feeling unsure. After reading a book by Betty Friedan, Verna got some ideas in her head. I need something more than the kids in the house. My brain is really feeling quite dead. So began the next chapter for them as Verna went back to school. Mark was supportive and quite domestic, in fact. Verna knew she had married no fool. She got her degree and went back to work. Life was moving at a very fast pace. Bat mitzvahs, New Year's parties, and family trips, Eileen's teen years were sure tough to face. Mark's business was growing, as were his girls, but so was the pain in his heart. Verna was scared, did the best she could, but Mark was a stubborn old fart.
Hey!
That's your aunt talking.
Oh my God.
Can you say that on camera?
Oh.
She did.
With Mark feeling better, his heart under control, their daughters almost out of the house, they really enjoyed their time all alone. They were glad they had each other as spouse. With Eileen graduated and in Greater D.C., they visited Steph at Brandeis. With Myra, they watched all her plays and her shows. Boy, those goldfish and cocktails were nice.
We were just talking about that.
The goldfish, I forgot about that. Eileen married first, and then so did Steph, and Peter and Elle joined the fold. It wasn't surprising they married so right. They had role models, or so I've been told. Peter and Mark made a great business team. Elliot shared their love for the theater. Thus, for the couple who never had sons, the deal just couldn't be any sweeter. Verna was thinking of stopping her work as vice principal. She thought she'd retire. There was always West Hampton, a place to relax, but her need for the city was dire. So she worked and she worked and convincing Mark, this house is a noose round our necks. The city has art, the theater, and more. Finally, Mark said, what the heck? So to Manhattan they went to retire, but retire is not really the word. Penn Station, soup kitchens, dinners with friends, they're always so busy, I've heard. Lest we forget they've been blessed with 5 joys. Ty, Just, Ian, Libby, and Sam, they're the best. For Graham and GP, they are really involved, but can't wait to get home and rest. They really worked hard for so many years. I'm so glad they are reaping rewards. They can travel the world or hang at the beach doing things they could once ill afford. The grandkids are growing, and so are their folks. You've been there for each milestone. There's so much ahead to share and enjoy, whether it's away or at home. Now, if I might add a personal note, this is my poem after all. The family you've made is so loving and strong. I really will try not to fall. Congratulations on reaching the 50th mark. I know I will make it there too. You've enjoyed the good and weathered the bad. In a marriage, that's what you do. I love you both so, and I'm really quite proud that you are my parents, and as such, the one thing I know, beyond all else, is that you love us so very much. So let's toast the couple we came here to honor. They mean the whole world to me. an anniversary golden, and a love burning bright. That's exactly what marriage.
Okay.